it's me, Aaron, Professor Thorgy, your guide to all things geeky, and welcome to another Comic Class Minisode, the show every single week on this channel where I just give you a quick little recommendation for a comic book that you can find in your store right now. And you know, there's so many amazing books out there right now that it's actually become hard for me to choose which book I want to talk about every single week. There's so many that I want to cover. How do I pick which one to go with? Well, this week I actually had a little bit of inspiration. I had a muse come to my store who actually told me what book I should be talking about. You see, a mom recently came into my store and said that they wanted to find a book for their daughter. A book that had a good female protagonist, roughly her age, in elementary school, and I was like, you know what? I got just the book for you. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. This book is the perfect series for any young reader out there. The series is all about Luna Lafayette. She is a young girl who loves science. She is all about science. And the thing that I love about this book, right off the bat, is that when she says she loves science, it's not like Mr. Fantastic, Tony Stark, all the big crazy sci-fi. It's like real world science that she loves. Like, she's got a poster of Neil deGrasse Tyson in her room. Like, that is how much she loves actual real world science, and I think that's really important for kids out there because, yeah, when you see guys like Tony Stark out there using the power of science, it's like, okay, that's cool, but his science is so much science fiction gobbledygook that it's like, that might as well not even be real science. When she talks about the real science that she loves, or she's in her science class and her teacher is getting something wrong and she's correcting her teacher on, and she is very adamant about, no, this is right, this is what science really is, it's like, thank you. That is something that real kids can apply in the real world. That is something that real kids can look at in our real world. The science that is out there and go, oh, this is the thing that they were talking about in that book. Okay, I understand it now. I love the fact that there's a book out there aimed at kids that is doing that. But if you've been following Marvel Comics recently, then you know that the Inhumans are all the rage. Or at least that's what Marvel keeps trying to convince us, no matter how hard we keep trying to tell them, stop trying to make the Inhumans a thing. But the Inhumans are a big deal right now in Marvel Comics because there's this thing called the Terrigen Mist that is flying around the planet, and if you are exposed to it, and you have ancient Inhuman DNA in your body, then it will transform you into your Inhuman self and give you superpowers. And Luna has Inhuman DNA in her body, and she doesn't want to be transformed. She's afraid of what might happen to her when this Terrigen Mist takes her over. And that's another great thing that I gotta point out. It does not take a professional psychiatrist to look at that and go, oh, this is a metaphor. Yes, when you're growing up and you're about to hit puberty, it's natural to be afraid. It's natural to go, oh my god, my body is about to change. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't know what to expect. And it's wonderful how this book took this crazy sci-fi concept and made that the perfect metaphor for growing up, for about to go through that change in your body. So yeah, again, another perfect reason this book is great for kids. But because she is such a huge science fan, she actually finds this device that is an ancient Kree relic, which the Kree are the ones who created the Inhumans long ago. It's this big Marvel continuity thing, never mind. But anyway, she finds this device that was created by this alien race and she goes, this can actually stop the Terrigen Mist. I can use this to keep me from changing. But it ends up that this is actually a portal back in time to where Devil Dinosaur existed. Now, Devil Dinosaur was this creature created by Jack Kirby. Yes, one of the two big creators of almost all of Marvel Comics. Jack Kirby created Devil Dinosaur and his sidekick Moon Boy, who was this little monkey kid. And in the first issue, mild spoiler alert, something happens to Moon Boy. And Moon Boy has been a character they have been trying to put into comics ever since I was a kid. But when Jack Kirby created him, it was like, oh no, this is gonna be a thing. And then it didn't turn out to actually be a thing. So when I was a kid and they kept putting him in comics, they kept putting him in there almost like a joke. Like, can you believe they made a monkey who just rides around on a giant dinosaur? Can you believe that? But then something happens to him in this first issue. I was like, oh my god, Moon Boy, no. Oh, little tear. This book actually made me care about Moon Boy. That's the most amazing thing about this book of all. But, so anyway, something happens to Moon Boy, and Devil Dinosaur goes through this portal, and he meets up with Luna, and they kind of bond. Like, she hates him. She's freaked out by him, but he's like, no, you've got the little device thing. I need the little device thing. So, but he's not actually saying this because he's a big, lovable dinosaur, so he is just following her around, basically becoming her pet, And she's like, I don't know what to do with you, so she's built herself a secret base inside of her school, which is actually an incredibly cool thing for her to have. I love that about her character, that she actually created her own secret base. But she's been hiding Devil Dinosaur in there. But from there, it kind of turned into a superhero series because she has to go out and save the city from all these other little creatures that came through the wormhole along with Devil Dinosaur. And she actually builds herself a superhero suit. But this is one of the things I love about this book so much. It's that when a kid dresses up like a superhero, just by like going into their closet and grabbing random stuff, it's not going to be some big technologically advanced suit. It's going to be like, oh, this is just random stuff you grab in your closet, but you know what, you're playing superheroes, so that's cute. It actually has that feel to it. Because the suit that she makes for herself, she's not an expert tailor. She doesn't have Tony Stark money to create some big giant suit for herself. The suit she creates for herself is just stuff she found in her closet. Like, it does not look in any way like a professional superhero suit. It looks like what a little kid would build for themselves if they had to make a superhero suit. And that's the point I've been trying to make about this book this entire time, is that this is a book about being a kid. It's a book about being a kid in every way. That fear of growing up, that feeling of being different at school. It's encouraging kids to get involved in education, but also that sense of being a superhero from the point of view of a child. What it's like for a child to actually play dress up. So I do think that this is an amazing series for any kid out there, especially for young girls. There are so few books out there for young girls. Actually, that's not even that true anymore. I just thought about right now. There's actually a lot of books out there for young girls right now. This one, Miss Marvel, Squirrel Girl, I could even go with Hellcat. There's a lot of books out there right now that Marvel is putting out there great for kids. Wow, way to go, Marvel. Hats off to you. But anyway, if you want one that I think is probably the best out of any of them for kids, I would totally recommend Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you want to see future recommendations from me or just any other videos about the world of geekery, whether it be comic books, video games, or movies, then make sure that you click that subscribe button. And if you want to see some other comic book recommendations from me, then make sure you click on them at the end of this video. For now, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and come back next time. Bye!